Welcome back to Just Another Tangents podcast. I'm your host, Fox, joined here by my other two hosts, Ray and Ty. We're here talking about entertainment, music, movies, video games, all that shit. How's everybody doing?
That was great.
That was
Thank
fantastic.
you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
we honestly,
I told you.
With that
Told you.
so bad.
Yeah.
I'm good. I just got done doing a 2-day water fast.
Thank God, that's all you talk about anymore.
Okay.
Why?
just
You fasted from water?
Just off the water. Okay.
No
I only
water for
drank
2 days?
Red
You
Bull.
only ate food?
I only drank Red Bull and
Red Bull.
Monster. No, it was good. I feel good. I got to eat today, so I feel a
Fantastic.
lot better than I did last
What'd you
night.
eat?
I ate bone broth. You got to break the fast correctly.
I wouldn't pick that if I'd have like Shake Shack.
Smoothies. Okay.
Literally anything but
Bone broth.
Yeah, it sounds so disgusting.
Well, if
I made
you-
some broth out of these bones that I simmered down.
Well, there's a science to it. I don't know the full science, but I'm not gonna explain it to you, fucking morons.
You just
'Cause
watch
Can you
YouTube.
explain what a bone broth is so that
Where does it come from?
It's just people.
sounds like something that Crypt Keeper would eat?
You season. Okay. You season water, throw bones from your cut of animal, and then you boil it and throw it as a broth.
Do you eat the chicken first? Is it from like your leftover chicken?
No,
And then
it's like when people go to get like cow, like they get a steak and they have that big bone, all the extra stuff they put inside of.
Oh,
Interesting.
It's really good.
Did you make it yourself? You
think
buy
so?
it from the
I
store?
just bought it. Just put it in.
I
You
didn't
think
know
it's
can
really
buy
good?
Something like that.
Yeah, I didn't.
They have like chicken stock and
Chicken,
beef
yeah,
stock.
How did you hear of such a thing?
I
We're going totally.
I heard because when I did my first one, I was like, I had to find out how to, because if you eat super like carby shit, like if you eat a burger, that can fuck you up really bad. So you have to go.
It's
real
almost like
light.
you shouldn't be fasting.
Yeah.
Kind of like if you fuck up, then I don't know.
Are you Muslim? Ty, how have you been?
Yeah.
I'm great. You know, tore my meniscus a week and 1 day ago.
Oh yeah, fucking both meniscuses, baby.
Yes, sir.
Menisci? Who knows?
Menisci. Ghana. How are you, Fox?
I'm doing really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all just got back from our trip just last weekend,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it was a good time. And
We got
just went through the work
charged.
week. Yeah,
We're still waiting. To
yeah, we haven't heard. Yeah, we haven't heard anything.
No
back from the
updates?
guy.
Concerns me.
Huh?
No updates.
No updates.
That concerns
None.
the fuck out of me.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Just don't pay it.
just don't pay.
I wish. We'll see how it
Bing
plays
bong.
out. Yeah. So we'll see.
All right. Well, everybody's doing good. Let's get right into
Let's
it.
get into
Fucking,
it.
Sony had their State of Play just recently.
Yes,
They
sir.
have like 7 of them a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
They love it.
this one was pretty damn good. Like most State of Plays, we didn't write down any of the games
No.
that we watched, but
But I
there
remembered a
were
couple.
2 Asian games that
Love
looked
them.
2 look great.
fire as fuck. Obviously, God of War looks fucking amazing. What do we think about State of Play this week, boys?
honestly thought it was slamming.
Mm-hmm.
They had so many good games that came out. All of them look fantastic. The Ronin game, the second Asian game, I'm so mad because it's only for PS5 and I'm not gonna
But it
buy
comes
PS5.
out in like 2024, so it's like
2023.
Yeah, time.
Yeah.
You're right. But all of it looked great. Ragnarok looked great.
It sure does.
it looks
fantastic.
fucking amazing.
Team Ninja made that other game, and if you don't know who Team Ninja is, they're the people that make stuff like Tenchu and stuff, and I'm a huge Tenchu fan, and it was cool because it was like samurai, but he had a fucking blot, like a blick on this, and it was like doing spin
Oh,
shots.
yeah.
I was like,
Is that the one that looked like Assassin's Creed?
yes.
Yeah,
yes,
that one
yes,
did look
that
pretty
one-
good.
All of it was like, State of Play is kind of killing it, bro. And as a Nintendo, I know that they copied directly from the Direct, so seeing that be as successful and as impactful
What?
as it is, they did.
Wait.
They copied the Direct.
Wait.
They copied the format of the Direct, and if you don't know, then I'm not going to explain it to you. It was
Having
great.
a
Just let them
live
have
stream.
it. Just let them
Okay.
have it.
Having a live. Well, who else was doing it? Because Nintendo was doing it since the Wii U. Wasn't PlayStation.
Keep going.
Pussy.
Keep going.
Ah!
Keep going.
Oh god. Yeah. So
What do they
did a
show
good
on
job.
fucking Dynasty Warriors 19?
Mario Maker.
Fucking got Xenoblade Chronicles 10.
Okay. There's 3. Okay.
What other licks you got? Metroid fucking 19.
Harvest Moon.
I hate those niggas.
Yeah. No, I loved it. Honestly, I thought both of them were really good. I think the state of play was just had more interesting games that I wanted. But
I like that they showed a bunch of games that I haven't heard of. Like,
Yeah.
they could have done Forspoken again.
Yeah.
They could have done, there's another game that's coming out that I can't remember
the
right now.
Harry
but
Potter one.
They did do the Harry Potter
the
one as
Legacy.
well. But I'm just glad there was a bunch of new games that I haven't seen. Like, really the only ones that I knew about were Harry Potter and God of War. And
You know,
everything
in
else is
Harry
a new
Potter,
show.
you can't play Quidditch.
Yeah, it's so
it's like,
fucking
what?
dumb. It's like,
Not even
bro,
as a mini game.
I'm like, bro,
stupid.
that's whack as hell.
foolish. Maybe it comes as a DLC.
I hope
which
so.
Probably so.
I'm
Yeah.
praying to Jesus.
But that should just be part of the game. Everybody
Yeah.
fucking loves Quidditch. It's
Yeah.
so much fun.
You know, Harry Potter was taking place in like the late '90s, and they like never talked about the Chicago Bulls and like Michael Jordan once. I'm like, he's having like he won like 6 rings during that period.
What are you talking about?
That it was during the '90s.
Harry Potter's during the 90s, I guess. What a fact.
That's
Why are you talking?
They bring
about
that up in the book?
because like, how do they not bring him up once? That's just crazy to me.
Nobody at Hogwarts a fucking sports fan?
No.
Nobody gives a shit?
They're all just fucking nerds learning spells
Learning
and shit.
spells and shit?
Okay.
What do you like better? Are you more of a Lord of the Rings guy or more of a Harry Potter or Game of Thrones? Which one
Which
do you lean
out of
towards?
the top 3?
Yeah.
I would say that I'm probably more of, I don't know, that's a good, because I don't, they're not things I'm deeply delved into. Like, I've seen all of them respectively, but I think I enjoy, Fox, you go first, because I don't know.
I like Harry Potter. I think it's the
Yeah.
best saga of all time.
Yeah.
It literally doesn't have a bad movie.
Yeah.
Facts.
There's like, lesser ones than the others, but even the lesser ones are still good movies. Lord of the Rings are fucking classics. Don't get me wrong, but they're so fucking long, and they just drag out so much. I'm just like, all right, let's get this thing going a little bit. Where Harry Potter's just exciting all the time. It's just full of whim and whimsy for those first 2, and then it's just dark for the next 5 movies. So
Yeah.
fun stuff.
You're not even throwing Game of Thrones in there?
Game of
It's a
Thrones-
TV show. I mean,
Yeah,
I
but
can't
it's still
really-
like a fantasy world.
That's, I get what, yeah. I like what you're thinking. I don't know, that's a good quote. What's yours? You gonna say Game of Thrones, huh?
I'd much rather live in Harry Potter world than fucking either of the other 2 worlds. That's for goddamn sure. Even as a minority.
Yeah.
What am I, a mudblood or a muggle?
Yeah.
Both
Yeah,
of those are like the N word in the. Is that
I was gonna say, it
Get
just
fucking
sounds
shanked.
like,
fucking
nigga.
mudblood?
Mud blood. Oh,
It'd be mud skin. Terrible joke. You have an answer yet?
I feel like I would say Lord of the Rings, but honestly, even in retrospect, I fucked with Harry Potter probably, like you said, consistently. It just worked. Lord of the Rings wasn't not consistent, but they were very long. But I like that. I don't mind stuff like that.
Have you seen the director's cut? Like the 4-hour ones? No. But you like how much it drags on.
Tyler, stop.
What? Oh my god.
Things like-
How is that a bad question?
Have I seen the director's cut because you like stuff that drags on?
Yeah,
I
it
said
just-
I didn't mind the standard. The standard 3 hours. I was like, oh, it's okay. It's not crazy. It's not the best.
It is crazy.
But I still enjoyed thoroughly.
They
the whole
need to
thing.
be that long though. Not director's cut long.
Yeah.
But like the original version,
Like 3
they
hours,
do
that's
need to be that
perfect.
long.
Like I don't mind that. I'm not complaining about that. If you had an extra hour, maybe. But I haven't seen that shit. So what's
Check it
yours?
out. I'd probably go Game of Thrones.
I knew you'd fucking. I'm glad we all.
What'd you
Game of
go
Thrones
with?
is a terrible world to live in, which is, I assume, the question that you're
Yeah, but-
kind of posing here.
Yeah.
It's like it's terrible. The only thing that's good about it is the womanizing. Other than that, it's just like,
What?
yeah, you just kind of go around and fuck everybody. Nobody really gives a shit.
I mean, Harry Potter, like, it's just so...
They even have a Plan B potion in that last episode. Did you see that?
like, take this
Take
shit.
this shit. Drink it, bitch. You're fucking up the lineage.
Oh my god.
Everybody's getting murdered.
Yeah.
Like, there's not a chance in the world I want to live there. Because, I mean, if you're a peasant, you're fucked.
Yeah.
You're a red shirt in Star Trek. You're like you're meant to die.
You're a peasant. You're fucked.
But in Harry Potter, it's so secluded. Like, nobody really knows about the
I feel like
wands and
Harry
shit, so
Potter-
it's just real life,
I was gonna say,
basically.
it's even kiddie, but it's really not after the second one. Niggas start dying.
Yeah.
After the second one, like niggas start.
None of these niggas know how to do magic in either of the. I mean, sure,
That's-
there's like Sauron and Gandalf and whatnot, but those are like like those are like 1 or 2 characters.
Yeah.
Everybody in Hogwarts knows magic and shit, so it just
Yeah.
makes everything more fun.
Yeah.
But it's like
You want to go do Quidditch? Fuck yeah, I want to go
I
do
can ride
Quidditch.
my broom.
Yeah, you want to go get burned down by a dragon? Fuck no. You want to go be in a war? Fuck no. None of that shit sounds fun. The only thing you can do with the ring is go invisible.
Is it too hyper realistic for you, Fox? Because that's how it would be. Niggas would
Yeah.
be dying. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
There's no fun there.
Yeah.
oh no, seeing a fucking dragon just
Nothing but murder and
past.
adultery.
See,
those brothels are
like
probably
Gandalf.
fantastic.
that's how I'd probably be like Gandalf. If I was
can't-
like, what
what?
character? Okay, since we all chose one, let me just ask y'all, what character would you be in your show that you chose?
There's
Fox?
no black people in Harry
Which
Potter,
one
so
do you identify the most?
there's like the guy in the background.
What's the little guy that got
Dobby?
Gideon.
Dobby?
You think Fox is
I'm a
Dobby?
servant,
I give
so I'm a
him-
slave. That's fucking racist.
That's fucking racist.
That's fucking racist.
And
He's Dobby.
If you think Tyler's a racist, put Banton up.
I'd be Lucius. Lucius Malfoy. Draco's dad.
Why?
So I can name my son Draco. So you're about to be spitting at your ass.
Draco, get the stick. This nigga pulls out the wand. Oh, God.
That's my reasoning, and I'm sticking with it.
Fox does give me big Slytherin vibes though.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Who do you choose in Game of Thrones? Who would you be?
I don't know.
I already said mine.
I'd be
so.
Bran if I was in Game of Thrones.
Brando?
No,
Bran.
that's not a
Bran. Oh,
character.
Bran.
Yeah, he's the only nigga with powers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure, he can't walk, but in his mind, he can fly.
And literally.
Oh no,
Even-
Targaryens. They can't get burned.
They're
So
all
it's-
dead.
they're not all dead.
Literally one
Oh, I'm
spot.
thinking about Lannisters. Never mind. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, but the Targaryens are also all dead except for
Yeah.
Jon. So,
Tyrion's still
so
alive.
good for you. Oh yeah, Tyrion is alive.
Yeah.
So you'd rather be a midget,
You picked someone too crippled.
but I can fly.
Ty, who
Every
is yours?
gift comes with a curse, my
Yeah.
friend.
I picked Tyrion.
You
Fuck it.
probably would be Tyrion.
Yeah.
Very,
I
very
love that
easy
hand.
Going. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd be Gandalf.
Why?
Because I'm wise, I'm old-minded, young
And physically.
Yep.
Physically impaired.
I feel great. And plus, I lead niggas without having to lead
I
niggas.
think
need
it's
to
just
get,
because
like, a
you're the
more
oldest
full
of the
beard.
bunch.
Well, yeah, I gotta work on that. I gotta get minoxidil or some shit.
Monoxide?
Minoxidil.
Oh.
Some beard-
Oxycodone?
it's a beard
Like, are you
stimulant.
cut? Are you hurt? Get the monoxide. Where did we brand this off from?
This was off of the PlayStation State of Play.
Yeah.
You think a Game of Thrones game could work?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely. I don't know how good it would be.
How'd you make it?
You'd have to do a completely different.
I saw that,
same universe, different entities.
I saw that
Elden Ring.
Skybound did one, like the people that made like the Walking Dead games and Guardians of the Galaxy and shit.
Telltale.
Yeah, Telltale. That's what I meant. Yeah,
I was like Skybound. I never heard of that.
and
Oh yeah, they did do that.
yeah, and I was like, but I didn't watch Game of Thrones at the time, so I didn't really. I didn't want anything to get spoiled. But
Might be something we
I
check
don't know.
out.
I think that could work for a Game of Thrones world. I don't know how the game is or anything like that, but I don't know.
think if
How would you
it's-
play how would you make a Game of Thrones game? Because I feel like when you watch Game of Thrones, you're mostly there for politics, yeah, and like talking and stuff. So are you making like a
Strategy. I could see a
cinematic story game? Ooh,
Yeah.
strategy
I
game.
was gonna say cinematic story strategy. That would be insane.
What would you compare it to?
Like Civ 6.
Yeah.
That would be kind of cool. You got all your different regions. You got the Targaryens over here. You got your Lannisters over here. You got the
North.
Sand niggas.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
I think
would
more like a more linear Elden Ring. I feel like that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. Dude, this Lord of the Rings looks so much like there's so many shots in the first episode that I'm just like, dude, make an Elden Ring movie or a show or something.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, this shit looks fucking amazing. It's absolutely nuts. That's really all I have to say. I've only seen the first episode. Hard
too.
show to get through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
It's very slow, especially coming straight from Game of Thrones. I was like, oh shit,
Yeah.
it's
Especially when
popping.
Game of Thrones, like the first 3-4 episodes are just like straight heat.
Bangers.
Like the character
Yeah.
development just throughout all of them are just fantastic. Your the story beats are just really just killing it right now. And the Lord of the Rings is like it's a whole episode of setting up. I think more setup.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, dude, like what?
Slog
Like,
is it
come
called?
on,
Slog.
let's go.
Like she killed the ice thing, but like that's literally the only
That was
action.
sick. That was-
It was a fire kill.
yeah,
Yeah.
fucking cool ass scene.
And Bless you.
Thank you.
And the very end where she was like getting fucking sucked in. That was a crazy shot. Also, doesn't make sense. How the fuck is she gonna get out of there?
I don't know.
Is she gonna swim?
They're elves. They can do whatever the fuck.
That
they
is
want.
bullshit.
They're like super powered and shit.
This is kind of off topic. I wanted to.
Everything is.
Yeah. I
Welcome to the show.
I wanted to move in because I wanted to stay on the game topic. What do you guys think of the Nintendo Direct? Did you guys care?
You're gonna have to tell us all about that because I didn't even know what happened.
It was pretty. I thought it was okay. The last 3 announcements were bangers. They had open.
I like how they made a Pikmin Go.
They made a Pikmin Go.
That is
and
hilarious.
It looks really fucking.
Is that
Pikmin
Olimar
Go.
and shit?
Yeah.
Olimar and stuff.
Gotcha.
So the Pikmin.
So you just walk around and
Like
collect.
Pokemon Go.
Yep, and you walk with your Pikmin, and it's an augmented reality.
There's like
baby.
700 different ones. I'm like, all right.
But they had
They're
a
really
bunch.
pulling by threads here.
Yeah, they
They're
are.
pulling by strings. I don't know the
They're
phrase,
just
but
pulling.
holy shit, who
Yeah.
the fuck wants that? Like,
Well,
what the fuck?
The thing was, it was like a sub thing to add on because Pikmin's like anniversary or something was recent.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm like,
it's
is
kinda
Pikmin even that popular?
Yeah.
Really?
I think so. It's like the idea. Remember we talked about this on the last one we talked about. It was like, who plays Fortnite? It's like there's still a small demographic.
I have a hard enough time finding people that even have a Switch, let alone that plays, let alone even knows what Pikmin is. So
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
fact that I don't know, I'm just boxed in my own little world here where I'm just like, yeah, you
Elden Ring and magic.
Nintendo shit is just not shit.
Yeah.
It's just fucking the same shit over and over again.
They
And
had a
Pikmin
lot
Go
of-
just kind of seems unnecessary.
Yeah,
So I
they
guess-
no. I was saying they had a lot of JRPGs I didn't really care for, but they re-announced Persona 5 coming. Like gave us a concrete date. I forgot the date exactly, which I'm happy because I'm gonna cop it. The last 3 were bangers, so it was Pikmin 4, which I liked Pikmin, so I was excited. Bayonetta 3, people love Bayonetta 3. I've been waiting for Bayonetta 3. It's exclusive on Nintendo.
That is a
now.
good announcement.
Yeah, and the last one was the best one. It was fucking. Oh wait, no, there was like okay. Before I get to the last one, the Nintendo Online actually looks kind of fire.
What do you mean?
They added they're adding 60
Servers?
games throughout the game, throughout the year, or whatever the fuck it is. So it's Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2, Mario Party 1, 2, and 3, and GoldenEye is coming to Switch.
Oh, yeah.
I heard a
online.
problem
That's fire.
about that.
But it's gonna be
You can't
online.
do local. You can't do local. Or I'm sorry, you can't do online. You can only do local. IGN was saying some shit about that like a couple days ago because
That makes
I
sense.
mean, fucking GoldenEye just came out in like what, like the goddamn 70s or
Yeah.
some shit like that. So yeah, everybody was playing with their buds in the same house.
Yeah.
and apparently there's some kind of uproar about how it is still gonna be like that.
Yeah.
I kind of like that.
Yeah,
I kind of like it, but it's like, bro, fucking
Just
why?
make it
Just make it
online.
online.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus
I'm
Christ.
pretty sure it is online.
I don't know. It might be.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was like the thing. It was like online is available too.
It's one of the two because I know IGN reported it's either only local or only online. One of the two.
So either way, bro, I was hyped for those shits because like I was gonna buy the physical, and I probably still will buy the physical Mario parties. But I was like, oh, if I just want to play it and have it so everyone can play on a party night, we got Mario Party 1, 2, and 3, which were to me the best ones. Then you got fucking, you know, Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2. I already got 1, but now I got 2 I can play. It almost convinced me to get the fucking upgrade, which I was bitching about episodes ago. So
At least on Xbox, there is no online. They won't have
Gotcha.
online multiplayer.
okay, cool.
Gotcha.
So and then the last announcement was really cool to me. It was Legend of Zelda Tears of the like village or something, bro. It
Is
was
that Breath of the Wild
it's
2?
Breath
Yeah.
of the Wild 2.
Fuck
This
yeah.
year, bro.
Let's
And
go.
we got a date too. So
Oh, what is it?
So
I
far.
don't know off the top of my head.
Fuck.
But it looked fucking amazing.
Nice.
The first thing you see is Link push open this door and he just dives out, bro. And he lands on this humongous glider. I was like, nigga, let's fucking go!
I'm so happy to be done with Elden Ring to
Yeah.
then hop back into children's Elden Ring.
So, yeah, I liked it, bro. I thought this was one of their better directs. Like I said, the first half was a little slog, but, you know, some niche audience liked that shit. And
Was that the last game, Breath of the Wild 2?
last game, so we got their announcement, their date.
Nice.
I
Is
saw
oh sorry, go ahead.
Sifu's coming.
Sifu's coming. Wow, Sifu. And I
As
was
it
like,
should.
wow.
Switch should be able to run that
Are
game.
you copping?
If they have a physical, I'm copping. If I was hyped for that. Oh, bro, that's such a good
I
game.
knew you would be.
Do you guys know about the
Resident Evil 2 came. Resident Evil 4.
4
Mario has
and
it.
then the 7?
But it's on
like
cloud.
is
so
it a
fuck
bundle?
It's a bundle, but it's
Gotcha.
on cloud, and I fucking hate the cloud idea. So, but go on, I didn't mean to.
Fuck, I already forgot what my question was going to be. Oh, hold on. I fucking
All right,
remember.
you got it.
You guys know about the fucking backbone? The PlayStation backbone? It's like,
Yeah,
it's
the little
like,
thing.
how does that work?
What?
It's
like,
like-
because Sony doesn't really have that many games that don't work without an internet connection.
Right.
So, what the
is it?
fuck are you going to use the backbone for?
I think
What is
it's,
that?
It's like
you plug it into your phone.
Yeah, it's like a PlayStation endorsed what is it like?
It's like a fucking
Stadia.
Yeah,
Google
it's like
Stadia.
a Stadia. Yeah,
Yeah.
like it
Okay.
extends. You plug it into your
Yeah.
phone, and then I guess maybe there's like a Sony app where you can have like games up in the cloud, and you can just play on the go.
Yeah.
But
Use your Wi-Fi and run that bill the fuck up, kids.
yeah, I'm just like, it seems like cool in concept, but like it's out. I literally saw it at Best Buy, and like nobody's talking about
Yeah.
it. So I'm like, there's a
is this?
big problem here.
Yeah. I think the idea with it sounds cool, but it still poses like the Stadia problem. Like Stadia is a great idea, but then it's like you have to think of internet, making sure you can connect, which not everyone can. You got to think of what device. Like it just adds this layer of like, as simple as it sounds, there's still like this weird layer.
I think that's the only thing that makes the Switch like really good with their brand of games is that none of them really need to be online.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
literally can just
Yeah.
play all of them, just no connection at all. You're just chilling at the house.
Yeah.
Rainy day, everything goes out.
Everything.
Pop on the Switch, you're fine.
Yeah.
But
So-
like with the rest of these, like with other consoles and like PC, like you 100% need a connection.
Yeah.
So I don't understand how any other well, I don't want to say I don't understand how any other console will be able to make a to-go system, but like with like the PS4 or I'm sorry, with the PS5 or the Xbox, they're kind of making bigger games like that will always need that internet connection. So it's
Yeah.
like,
How's this gonna work?
yeah, how do they profit off of this, or how can they?
It's funny that you say that because I was thinking of the Steam Deck, because I feel like
Yeah.
the Steam Deck has potential, but it's like it still poses that same thing. Because if it's like in Japan, bro, if you see like that electronic skyline of like how the world is set up, it's like in Japan, I'm pretty sure you can walk anywhere and have internet. But like here, it's like it's middle America where we are. It's like there's not going to be as much connection like that.
Wait,
so.
what's the problem with the Steam Deck?
Nothing. I'm just saying it just I feel like it could have that same problem with like you have to be connected to something before you
Yeah.
go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? But the Steam Deck, they have single player games on Steam too.
Yeah.
So.
Do you think they
You
can
know,
like
who
team
knows?
up with like T-Mobile and be like, hey,
Oh, that'd be a good idea.
let us use some of your towers.
Yeah.
Partner up.
Let's get that LTE, bitch.
Get that LTE on the fucking, because then at that point, then it's
Then
just
you
like
don't
you
need-
can game literally anywhere you fucking want.
I love it.
Pay a little extra each month,
Team up with Elon Musk. That'd be far.
Yeah.
play in your Tesla
Yeah.
while it's auto
You
driving.
already can do that.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah.
Oh what?
So the little, the iPad thing has games on there.
Yeah. You can play a driving Mario
Driving
Kart
game.
Not Mario Kart.
It's
but
they're like
It's their
games
version
on
of Mario.
the yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Gotcha.
while you're driving, you just play something. I was like,
Seems
that's
dangerous.
why I'm gonna get a Tesla.
I won.
I'm on the, but
But
I'm
at
on
what
the highway.
cost?
But I'm on I-70.
Some shit came out yesterday. More gaming stuff. Call of Duty.
Ooh.
Yeah, Modern Warfare 2 had their first beta and their first
Oh, the beta came out?
and their first Warzone 2 trial thoughts.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it?
I like it. There's gonna be prox chat in Warzone 2. Yeah, it's gonna be toxic as fuck.
no.
Good H1Z1 vibes. I'm so excited. And then Modern Warfare 2 has this new game mode where it's third person.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know.
Why?
I don't know.
What like
What is the
Like
game mode?
Fortnite. It's just
the
like
game mode is just third person.
yeah, but like
Wow, that's
you,
weird.
like team TDM.
Okay.
But like in third person.
Ooh.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Okay.
But
I don't know.
glad they're trying
It doesn't
stuff.
hurt to try.
Yeah. But it doesn't look
Everybody's
too
gonna
bad.
fucking get it anyway, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
might as well.
I'm
You know
excited.
what's so funny? Didn't fucking fuck never mind. I was thinking of completely something different?
Have they fixed like all the fucking cheaters and shit with Warzone? Do you think they can like with Warzone 2 they can like find a way to like filter that shit out? Because that's the whole reason we stopped playing.
Yeah.
We were just like, yeah, this is nonsense.
Forward cheaters and Eastern Europeans.
And Eastern Europeans.
I think it's really hard to do it while it's cross-platform.
Yeah.
Because
That's so many avenues.
like with like
Get a hold of it.
Valorant, it's very easy because you could just do the BattlEye installer, which is part of Valorant when you install it, and you have to like restart your computer and everything. And there's like no cheaters in Valorant.
Yeah.
And same with Face It, which is Counter-Strike.
Yeah.
They're third party.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
I think they can. I just don't know how.
It's like, how do you centralize that type of anti-cheat? So everything, because bro, it's like
It's nonsense.
Yeah, it's like Watch Dogs.
It's like one of the most fun war zones, battle royales, but like it's almost unplayable because everybody out there is just fucking
Sniping you
scoping
from
through
above,
walls
yeah.
and shit.
Yeah.
It's just like it's nonsense.
Did you guys see? I forgot to talk about this. Tekken 8 and fucking Street Fighter 6.
Yeah.
They both look fucking fantastic, bro.
They sure
I was
do.
like, yo.
Is this gonna make you pick up a health
I
bar
probably
fighter?
would. I would
Thank
hella.
Christ.
Yeah, I was like,
Jesus
I would
fuck.
help. I would play a health fighter, so we can have something new to play. And,
Thank God.
They both look great, and I was
Yeah.
like, I would get into.
Yeah, I
it. But
remember
I would
when
probably get a stick.
I remember when the logo for Street Fighter 6 came
We
out.
were
and
shitting on
we
dog
were like,
shit.
dude, this looks awful.
Yeah.
Like, what
Yeah.
the hell were you guys thinking? And then
Yeah.
gameplay came out, and you're like,
All right,
this looks great.
I like it.
This looks
Yeah.
They
fantastic.
graffitied the fucking Capcom logo. I was like, good on you, Heat. Yeah, so I'll probably pick up a health bar.
Honestly,
fighter.
I'd get Tekken before I got Street Fighter.
Yeah, me too.
I know Street Fighter's like a lot of fun too, but Tekken just seems like that real ass shit.
Yeah.
Like that's where you go. That's that advanced fighter.
Yeah, I would
So,
get a fight stick for both of them to be fair.
I don't know. It seems like doing the most.
Yeah, but you gotta go hard.
I'm not entering any fucking tournaments with that shit.
I'm gonna be like Joe Steele and fucking Drewski, baby.
Those are people the folks can
Shout
relate
out
to.
kids.
What?
Yeah, so I thought they looked great.
Drewski?
Drew,
Oh. I thought you meant like the comedian Drewski.
you'll never understand me. But yeah, they look great. Call of Duty sounds fun. Yeah, let's take a quick break or something.
Speaking of games that come out every year that are losing its good name by each drop, Assassin's Creed has more games coming out. Not only did they drop a trailer for a new game that I can't remember the name of, they dropped a trailer for a new game, but then they also announced that they are working on a Assassin's Creed in feudal Japan,
Ooh,
which is
that's up my alley.
something that everybody's kind of been clamoring for out of
Yeah.
the Assassin's Creed
Yeah.
fandom.
All six
Up
of
my
them.
alley.
But goddamn, dude, like it's just like it's so much. Every fucking year there's a new Assassin's Creed, and every year it's the same fucking shit.
Yeah,
You're not excited for Mirage?
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
No, dude. You know what's funny?
Absolutely not.
When I was watching the trailer for it, I was like, "This looks like Assassin's Creed 1."
Yeah.
like it looks like the same exact shit.
He literally wears the same suit.
Bro, I'm
like, what
saying,
the
I'm like,
fuck?
is this another Etsy or a fucking what is the first guy name? What's the first guy's name?
Altair.
Yeah, is this another
Yeah.
is this another Altair story? Like, goddamn, like, I'm tired of it.
Yeah.
I'm so sick of it.
Yeah,
And like I say with every one of these games that come out every single year,
yeah,
just fucking take a 5-year break.
and make a good fucking game.
Yeah, and then, dude, when you take a break, hype builds up immensely. But
Yeah.
when you fucking just drop a game every single year, you lose fans every single year. I haven't played
damn.
Assassin's Creed since fucking Black Flag.
Look, I agree with you that the Ubisoft has literally ran this fucking franchise into the ground, but in that same breath, there's some kid who's like, bro, this is the best fucking game I've ever played. I don't know the kid. I don't know the
so
little
many
fucker.
better. There's so
I'd beat
many.
the shit out
I
of
beat the
him.
shit out
There's
of
so
the
many
kid.
better
Give
RPGs
me
out
your
there.
PlayStation.
And Assassin's Creed isn't even a game that's built around an RPG.
It's an
built
action
around
game.
assassinate. Like,
Yeah.
if they wanted to remodel the shit, I'd say remodel it like Hitman.
Yeah.
Make
Yeah.
an Assassin's Creed game that's like Hitman. Just kind of blend the two together.
Yeah.
That would
'Cause
be
it's-
fucking sick.
I feel like it's gotten way more action.
Oh,
oriented.
1000%.
It's like, as when the title itself is Assassin's Creed. I don't want to be sitting here running through mobs of niggas with mobs of niggas.
With fucking swords.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, what happened to unsheathing my knives and shit? Like, what happened to all that?
But I haven't played an Assassin's Creed since, like, and I didn't even beat it, but Black Flag.
True.
Like, so, I think it's it's one of those things. I always bring this up, but I remember when you were playing Origins, and I saw that horse mechanic where it just did. I was like, bro, what? The franchise died. It died in my heart. It died in my eyes, and I don't care if it fucking comes back. But I think a revamp is necessary for them. Like,
yeah, revamp to the revamp.
Yeah,
because they started throwing these RPG elements in it, and it's like it was cool for a little bit, but I'm just like, this isn't exactly what I'm playing Assassin's Creed for. Like,
I think the first one had like the most, even though it was weird when it came out, it's like it had the most true to like the idea. You assassinate someone, you do your little very annoying repetitive task, but then after you assassinate, bro, you hide and you have to fucking get out of the town.
Bro, you gotta fucking dip.
You gotta go.
And
it's
they'd be climbing up the buildings chasing after you and shit too. That shit was
it's like that to me was like it's a stealth assassination game with action elements, not a stealth action RPG battle royale fucking like extra fighters. Because I was like talking to my homie at work, Ray John, shout out Ray, and he was like telling me about Valhalla, where he's like, I have a gang of niggas that I'm just running up with, and we're just running through stuff, and like I'm like, that sounds dope, but I'm like, bro, get back to assassinations. Fucking Doom Eternal. Right, I'm like, bro, get back to assassinations. Ubisoft, what are you doing?
They've been making the same game. They make Far Cry too, right?
Yes.
Yeah, dude, they're the same fucking like games. Go to these pinpoints, climb these towers, then you unlock all these locations, and then you can go do your main mission and rinse and repeat that shit. There's also RPG elements in fucking Far Cry too. So it's just like, damn, niggas, like, do y'all know how to make a different game? Bring back Splinter Cell. Bro. What are you niggas doing?
Oh my god.
For fuck's sake.
I just feel like they've lost all like they're detached from like what it is to be a stealth game, cuz Splinter Cell, fantastic game.
Bro, Hitman 1 through 3 has been making a killing for the last X amount of years, and Ubisoft is just sitting back there like,
we'll make another
Far Cry. We'll make Far Cry again. Fuck it.
Bro.
I think they made
Did you see the Hitman VR?
No, but it sounds like a lot of fun.
Amazing.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
I've been watching someone on YouTube play, and I'm like,
oh, it's out.
Damn.
I was gonna say, because I feel like I saw like a trailer for it like a long time ago, but I don't. Oh, it came out with Hitman 3, I believe.
I believe. But bro, it looks fucking fun. Like, I'm just like, some of the funny shit, because Hitman's already a great game. I think Hitman's like a consistent, great stealth, espionage type game, fucking through and through. Like, they're very rarely do I see shit I'm like, I don't like that about that game. It's just great and consistent. But when I saw the VR nigga, and I saw this dude like cut in front of line for like this target, he's like, hey mish, he's signing papers, let me, and he just punches his bitch. I was just like, oh my god.
Takes her outfit.
Yeah, in front of everyone. It's like, this is great. It just makes it made the whole. I was like, I would get a VR for fucking Hitman VR. Not now, but I would in the future. So
yeah,
yeah. Fucking Ubisoft, fix yourself.
Yeah,
I can't think of The Division 2. Come on,
dude, that's another
Division
one.
Good?
Like, Jesus, yeah, I like the first Division. But it kind of really runs itself dry after you beat like the main story.
That's how I feel with Hitman. Is I feel like it gets really dry very fast. That's my only gripe with it.
Hitman, it's just all about like challenging yourself to get a better time and see how you can. For me, it's really all just about figuring out how you can get a silent suit, silent assassin. As soon as you figure that out, the level is beat. You don't have to do shit else after that. Just keep on going. But the amount of time it takes to figure out how to do that silent suit, silent assassin.
You have to play through it a bunch.
Have to play through it a bunch of times. So it's a tedious ass game, but goddamn.
But if it's in your realm, it's like niggas fuck with that.
It's almost like an Elden Ring, where it's just like, it's gonna take a lot of time and it's gonna be a bitch to do, but goddamn it, once you do it and you see all those stars, you got a 5-star, you get it done in 2.5 minutes. You're like, nigga, shit, my god.
So you guys know Tyler?
Yeah, what's up? Hey Ty.
The Ninja Blev.
The Blev.
The Blev.
Ninja. What's up, Blevin?
Ninja.
Oh,
Ninja.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Purple, blue hair.
Blue hair, Jesus.
So there was a whole thing last week where he stopped his stream mid Fortnite, and he was like, "I'm done with them using the rifts all the time. I'm gonna take some time off of streaming. And then it's a whole publicity stunt, and everyone thought he was going to YouTube because his contract for Twitch just ended.
Oh wow!
Yeah, September 1st. So then after that, everyone's like, "Oh my god, what the fuck is this guy on about? Why do people still give him money?
Yeah.
He's fucking dog shit." I hate him. But it came out last week that he's gonna be the first streamer streaming on all platforms. YouTube, Facebook,
What a bag.
Twitch, Twitter, TikTok.
Nigga, what?
Is that it?
Facebook.
Instagram?
Facebook. It's Instagram. Yeah.
Bro, how?
He had
I didn't even know you can
17,000.
stream on TikTok or on Instagram.
I didn't know you can stream on Twitter.
I didn't know you could scream. I can't believe it's not button.
Damn, that's the ultimate bag.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's the ultimate streamer bag. Everybody's fucking paying him.
Yeah.
He's good.
Whatever. Why, but why? What?
I don't know.
Yeah.
How did he accomplish this?
Yeah.
It
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
baffles me. Yeah.
You brought up Twitch. Gideon
My
was
nigga
just,
Gideon. Yeah.
Yeah. Gideon was just talking about some shit like 2 weeks ago or like a week ago where some girl was fucking on Twitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she got banned for 7 days.
Yeah.
And he just told, and he got banned for life for spamming Pokemon shit for saying
Harassing
fucking
her.
Harassing.
Yeah, harassing, whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, what is it, L plus ratio or some shit like that? Like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah, bro. I was like,
what's the
bro.
big deal?
You don't touch Pokemon.
Yeah, that's,
I was like,
yeah,
that's their like breadwinner,
That's-
and like Gideon is like
I thought Ninja was the breadwinner.
He
he
was.
was until he started being ninja after dark all the time. Some fucking deep Twitch lore for you fucking kids.
Oh, God.
But no, I was like, I think that I mean a lot of stuff. This is actually a great kind of side tangent to dive into. There's been a lot of stuff coming up with like racism in the bigger platforms like YouTube and Twitch, and favoritism. That was the other word. It's favoritism and racism because Corey Kinchin, I believe his name is. He's a big black YouTuber that fucking had a whole video talking about like, bro, I had this fucking part of a game that I had on my video, and it got flagged for some bullshit. And then I see this motherfucker right here, Markiplier. He's like, that nigga didn't fucking. He did the same part of the game and showed it, but his shit's not getting flagged. Why am I getting flagged? So YouTube does this
I didn't
whole.
think you can flag for games except for like the music in the
If it
background.
encourages, like, yes, music in the background. If it encourages, I think they were saying it's inciting like suicide and things like that, or whatever the fuck it was. So it's something big. So he's like, okay, like, why is this? So he reaches out to his YouTube rep. The rep tries to find out. He's like, okay, what happens is they then unflag Corey Kinchin's video, and he's like, nigga, you're missing the point. If it's like, if you're gonna flag me,
Everybody
does
else
it.
should be flagged
so
as well,
then
yeah.
they retract that
doubled
statement,
down.
and then they flagged his again, and then they
Markiplier's.
flagged Markiplier's.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
So it's like this whole thing, but it's like a lot of black creators, Gideon, Corey Kinchin, have been speaking of, like, y'all are being some actual kind of like shiesty people about this thing. How much I believe of it, I'm not a huge YouTuber myself, but when I see stuff like that in that context, it makes me could see like that stuff happens consistently. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd like to think like probably not, but then there's also probably those people up top that are like, look, these white creators are doing more numbers, just like from an analytical standpoint.
Facts.
Just like, look, these white creators are doing this much numbers than fucking minority creators. So it's just like, yeah, push these things, and probably Markiplier goes through under the radar because it's Markiplier, and who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just kind of
Riffing.
trying to not make it as racist.
Bro,
but you're probably right. It's
I was
probably
like, bro,
fucking
but
racist.
it is. It's like as much as I would like to think that it's not like that. These platforms showcase that they encourage the white creator more sometimes.
The bitch who was fucking
So-
what race was she?
She was like
Mexican?
Ecuadorian. I was like,
Oh,
she was,
yeah,
she was
she's
like
from
she
South
was like
America.
South
Okay.
America or some shit. So,
All right.
Granted, that's one person of color who got like kind of a slap on the wrist.
I think
but it's like,
also
that's
though
just
with like the
weird.
Gideon thing, he has such a bigger platform than whoever was fucking that they were kind of just making an example of him.
Yeah.
Where this bitch who was fucking on Twitch, it's just like she probably had like maybe 1,000 fucking followers or something like that, where it's really not that big of a deal. No one's really gonna take it that seriously if this one person gets banned for life. Where Gideon, on the other hand, who is, I'm pretty sure, popping off like a motherfucker who was already
like 10,000 plus.
Yeah, he was already
views.
big.
Yeah.
And they're just like, yeah, we should probably shut this down.
But it's like,
and he was fucking with Pokemon too.
I was like,
so.
but that's fucked because it leads into that. It's like we have to make an example of this nigga. Like I don't like that. But
no, I
also,
think look.
That's all. This is all just our analysis.
Yeah,
of the
look,
situation,
just
so
I'd like to
keep it light.
I'd like to be positive here and
Yeah.
like to think that they made an example of him not because he was black, but just because of his following.
Yeah.
And I'd like to think that if Aiden Ross did the same exact shit he did, then he would get a lifetime ban too.
Yeah,
Aiden Ross
But-
said
we'd
the
love
F
to see
word.
that.
The F word? That's fine.
No, the other F word.
Oh.
And he got banned
I
for
say
like 3
fuck all the
months.
time.
Okay.
Yeah.
He got banned for
Like,
3 months.
Like 2 months, 3 months, yeah.
That's it. That's a little fucking tricky now.
Yeah.
It's like now that nigga's using racial slurs and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Gideon is just like he's just having fun. He's just like fucking
He's just
spam
fucking
her
with
with the
people.
L
And
plus
now
ratio.
him and Pokemon are friends.
Yeah, now they're fucking
Well,
chilling.
I mean,
Yeah.
so it's
Yeah.
like that.
Now they're
always
fucking.
gets- yeah. So it gets dicey. I know we like to try to keep it light, but look, we post on YouTube, so obviously when we gain that following, we're gonna have to be on the lookout for stuff like that. But it's like I don't know how you make the fairness of it, but we are just observing it as in real time, like everyone else. It's a little difficult to approach it, if you ask me, but at least having the conversation is worth that.
That's the
effort,
problem with social media is it's so new, so nobody really knows the rules and regulations of like the bans and all that shit. So like Twitch,
especially in the live element.
yeah. So Twitch is just like throwing out random bans, and nobody's like, why the fuck did this happen?
Right.
Same with YouTube and because they probably obviously have like a robot looking through all this shit, which I don't know if it's racially motivated or not.
Right.
But
Racially motivated robot.
yeah.
Niggers.
Oh my god.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think the landscape is new. So we're figuring it out as we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try to keep it light.
Yeah,
What do you
it's
mean?
like kind of hard because it's like every time someone does something wrong, they have to like draw a new line. But everybody does something wrong every fucking
time.
day.
Yeah.
It's probably by like the thousands, maybe even like by the hundreds of thousands.
Yeah.
So it's just like, oh yeah, you fucked up here. We're gonna do that. Oh, you kind of did the same thing, but it was a little bit more. So we're gonna put you a little bit over here. Like, yeah, who
I
knows?
couldn't even imagine traversing that as a business. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah.
how do you regulate?
How do you traverse
decide?
free speech?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you do
With
that?
also being so in such a sensitive time. So
Should Andrew Tate? Should he have been canceled?
I don't give a fuck about. I didn't care about his message, but I don't think his message was good. But it's weird because it gets into this Trump shit too. It's like who's regulating this? And I feel
Yeah.
like it's a lot of
High.
liberal shit. It's a lot of high end liberal shit, and it's sensitive, and I don't know.
I think-
I don't want to get. This is also. I'll kind of back off this.
Nah. Come on, this is a hot one. Come
Y'all
on.
niggas need to talk because I can go in on it for days, but
I think it's really hard because he had such an influence on the TikTok, on the YouTube, where a lot of younger kids saw it and were then using it in the schools in actual.
Where's your Bugatti?
No, bitch! Like fuck you, bitch! Don't drive.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think he should have been banned, but I don't know.
How do you-
I know,
should've
it's
been
not like it's so fucking
Yeah.
hard.
And-
Because, like, yeah, he's a fucking asshole, sure.
Yeah.
But, like, 90% of people on the internet are assholes.
Yeah.
Like, so it's like,
how do you
just because he
Why
had
him?
this big of it, it's just like Gideon. It's
Yeah,
like,
it's
is the internet just like, or I guess the heads of the internet just making an example of this nigga, just
Yeah.
being like, and you're talking about how it's like political and shit and like the left and whatnot. And it's just like, yeah, maybe we shouldn't let this guy have free roam
Yeah.
to say whatever the fuck he wants to the
Yeah.
entire world every single minute of the day.
Because it gets into like, bro, I could like think of so many other examples. It's like Trump, Kanye, like like it's so freedom of speech should not be.
Why do you put Kanye in there?
Because Kanye got banned from, I'm pretty sure, like Instagram and Twitter too.
But he's still on it.
Yeah, but I'm saying like he just. Oh, I guess it is different because it's not permanent.
Yeah.
But it's just like this censorship of freedom of speech is a really, even talking about it, I feel like nervous because I'm like, what if we say some shit that's just like we can get banned for?
I'm sure we probably have.
Yeah. So, and that's like, I don't. This climate is so weird in which the sensitivity is so high that if you say the wrong thing, you could lose your entire way of living, especially if you're making a living through social media and stuff like that. So, it's difficult.
But also, motherfuckers be making a living off of being offensive.
Yeah.
Which brings me into my next point. Guess who is speaking at, is it Oxford or Harvard?
Who?
Guess who is speaking at Oxford University?
Yeah,
Bad Baby.
What?
Yes. Catch Me Outside. How about that?
What?
Yes. Speaking at Harvard University. Made
Oxford.
Oxford, sorry, yes. I believe she made $5 million or a lot more millions than that.
50 million.
52 million dollars off of OnlyFans last year.
Yep.
Proved it in her receipts, I believe. And she is speaking at a prestigious university where people are paying hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars
to see
for
those titties. No.
no for
That's not.
for a fucking degree to get a job. Where it's going to take a long time, regular college, just regular life
rat
shit.
Race, baby.
Yeah.
Rat race and
So, I don't know. I really didn't have a question to bring into this, but I just thought it
interesting.
was like so fucking wild that they have "Catch Me Outside." How about that? One of the earliest memes in the internet,
Top tier.
and she is now multi-millionaire.
Yeah.
Like what is like I don't know. They didn't say what her speech was going to be about. But what is her speech about?
Yeah.
Is she just going to say, fuck school?
Yeah.
Because if I was Bad Baby, I'd be like, yeah, what the fuck are you guys doing? Especially the women. Get out there and pop that shit. Like, go do some crazy shit.
Yeah. America's such a weird place. Like, the way people are rewarded here is like, it's like, not all the time, but it's like clout and entertainment have high value in America. And not to say it's not outside of America, but especially in America. Because it's like, it's the weirdest thing. A meme girl comes up from Dr. Phil just being obnoxious, being disrespectful. And now she makes, granted she turns that around, becomes internet famous, makes fucking hundreds of millions of dollars through OnlyFans. And now she's at a point where she can talk at a prestigious school in front of people who are paying their fucking life's debt or maybe their mommy and daddy's money for these degrees to get these other shitty, less entertaining lives, I guess, for lack of a better way to put it. It's just a weird, like, reward.
They could have gotten, like, Morgan Freeman.
Bro.
They've already had him.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Like, I think they're just running out of,
I'm just saying, there's got to be somebody out there. I just don't know, like, what message she would spread. I think, like, if anything, it would be something like financially.
Yeah.
Because obviously she's doing well for herself.
Yeah.
Obviously because of the OnlyFans. But I'd like to say she's managing her money well, but I truly don't know. When you have $50 million, I'd like to think you have a lot of time to figure out how to manage your money.
Facts.
If you buy one big house, not the end of the world.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know. I feel like that whole idea is just, once you said, I was like, that is fucking crazy. Like, that's just baffling to me. Like,
Right?
It's funny because I was talking, I think we brought this up a while ago, but it's like in China, like their TikTok is completely different from ours. Like people who do shit like for academics, who do stuff in like robotics or like engineering or things that are super like for education and stuff like that is that everyone's For You page and stuff out there is like that. It's like stuff to like advance the society. And ours is niggas eating jalapeno peppers with Takis and super spicy stuff. It's like the most, it's just night.
No, that's
and
just
day,
your
bro.
For You page.
I love that.
Do you remember when I had a foreign exchange student living in my house? Do you remember Kevin Lee? Yeah. He went out after he was done living with us. He moved out to San Francisco. He went to college there, and then he went back to China. Haven't heard from him since because they're not allowed to have.
Damn.
He's not allowed to have shit there.
Yeah.
So yeah, apparently he got married. He like sent his mom I think him and his mom went on vacation, or him and his wife went on vacation somewhere. And they sent my grandparents, because he lived with them first. He sent my grandparents like an email or something, be like, hey, we're good. We're in like Alaska or some shit. This is the only way we can this is the only time we're going to be able to communicate. So Just send you an email, letting you
That's
know how things are going.
crazy.
Yeah.
Then he goes back into the fucking to the dark
shelter.
zone. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking nuts.
It's
There's just this
insane.
whole section of the world that's just like so locked down you can't do shit.
It's scary, man. I think like the thing is I still want to see these places. Like I feel like like our cousin just got back from France and he was like talking about it, but it's like the way of life in different areas of the world. They're like, it sounds crazy to think about, but it's like people are really living like these different lifestyles,
Places, yeah.
exactly. Different fucking parts of the
Areas.
hemisphere.
Yeah.
Wow.
But like no, like I was thinking about like in France, or at least from what my research is, which is probably just from Facebook and shit. But it's like their work week is like 20-hour work week, and then they still get like a month of paid work off, and they embrace your wellness. If you're sick, you don't have to worry about a sick day. It's like if you're sick, stay home. Get better, go to the doctor, and then come back when you're good. It's not like, nigga, if you don't come back in the next 3 days, you'll lose your job type shit. Like, it's just like they care about the wellness of the people. Maybe not every country, but that was like one
They
of
have
the
like a 3-hour lunch, which
Yeah.
I think is
Damn.
That's fantastic.
Nah,
Yeah.
I mean, look, it's,
I can't eat lunch for
look,
3 hours.
it's cool. It's cool, but
40-minute nap during
if
work
I'm working
today.
from home, cool, whatever.
Yeah.
But like if I'm at the office, it's like I gotta drive in, go to work for what, like 2 hours, 3 hours, and then what, I gotta sit for 3 hours and just be like, all right.
Well, you just got more time for whatever Fox wants. If you want to bust out the deck, play Magic.
Sure, but
Yeah.
like that's like such a rant. Like, I don't know. It's
Yeah.
cool. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
it's fucking
like-
cool. But I'm just like 3 hours. It's a little long.
If you grow up with
if
the shit, then
I
you're normalized to it.
That's very
Right.
true. But if anything, I eat something. You know, probably hang out with people for a little
Yeah.
bit, and then that gets stale, and then I'm just going back to work. Like,
Yeah.
no, I'm not gonna drive home just to
Yeah.
fucking drive back again in the middle of the day.
Yeah.
Literally, I'm just thinking about the commute. I'm like, that's just so much fucking driving in the
But what
middle of
if
the day.
it's-
Like 3 hours to do nothing. Like,
But
shit.
what if it's like-
you go see a movie.
I was gonna say, like-
that wouldn't be bad.
That would be
Yeah.
good.
I don't know. I just feel like that type of balance, and maybe not even balance, but just like it's wellness, bro. It's like we care about maybe they don't care, but like how it is portrayed is like the way that the government approaches the people. It just gives them more freedom to do stuff. I think that's why people in Europe and stuff and parts of Asia and parts of it's like they look like happier, for lack of a better word. But also that's just
I feel like
through
there's
a lens,
also
I don't
pros
know.
and cons.
There
Like,
definitely
there's no
has to
way
be.
it's like this pristine, perfect system.
No.
I think like this is getting like into crazy.
I know, we're, like,
into
going
crazy
into
political
politics,
shit.
nigga.
But
We're getting into
but I
weird
feel like
episode.
I feel like their no gun laws is there. I feel like their gun laws like everywhere else are like fantastic.
Yeah.
Isn't everybody like? There's no mass shootings everywhere. I mean, sure there are every now and again, but it's not fucking buck wild. It's not the wild west out
No.
here.
Yeah.
Like shit.
Yeah, it's weird, nigga. Because I just feel like we have to travel more and see these places to see.
It's expensive.
It's expensive. But we'll find a way to make it less expensive. So
Are you high again? You're just like staring into the.
I love that me and Fox just talking about this.
No, I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm here.
There's a lot of like fucking stabbings in Europe.
Oh yes. And
Bro,
There's no gun.
yeah.
they were
That's a
talking
lot
about
less
that.
deaths though.
Yeah, they were
You get
talking-
stabbed.
I'd
you know.
be terrified.
I mean-
I'm
Stabbed
more
to death?
scared of a knife than a gun.
I think
Yeah, it's a lot more
way
scary,
intimate.
yeah.
It's way more intimate, bro.
Yeah, it's like
Hey,
missionary.
bloke. Run your bullets.
Yeah, because like they can just stab you because they
Yeah.
know
Yeah.
you're probably not gonna die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and yeah, they're not gonna. They can't track a knife wound.
Yeah.
No.
Like I'm
they
thinking about
track
Law and Order terms where they like, oh, you got shot with a 38. Let's find the showcase and you know do all that shit. There's none of that with a knife.
No.
You're just getting stabbed.
There's 6 inches.
Yeah, unless this nigga like throws the knife and they
That would-
find it or something
Jeez.
like that. Like no one's finding that. Yeah, I gotta get rid of the weapon. Throws it, hits a wall. Fuck. It just runs.
Oh my god.
Blimey.
Pollux.
Yeah, no. So who knows? Yeah, pros and cons. Man.
Everywhere you
You want to
go.
get stabbed or shot? You know? We can't seem to go more than 2 to 3 episodes without talking about
Bringing
Drake.
about Drake.
Yeah, he's back.
He's back in the news.
With Anthony Fantano.
One of my favorite fucking music reviewers. Shout out to
Yeah, he didn't give Thriller a 10. I don't really give him credibility.
Oh, fuck that guy.
I don't really give a shit.
It's his opinion. You agree with? I don't agree with everything the nigga says. I just genuinely like his opinion.
Why?
It's just good. It's sound. It's thorough, and he cares.
I like Sean C better.
I like Sean C better as well.
Yeah.
I think I like probably Fantano more because I've been a fan for longer. But I like Sean C just as well. So
yeah. I was gonna just keep hating on Fantano, but I figured I might as well just get to the point.
Yeah.
Drake DM'd Fantano in the middle of the night, like a couple nights ago.
Literally a couple days ago.
And he said, "I give your existence a light to medium 1."
Yeah.
I like the decent.
Light to decent
like
one.
The decent one.
And he said something about his wife being black. I can't remember.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "And because you're alive, a light to decent." And that nigga must have been drunk as fuck. This nigga is not happy with the
certified lover boy review, baby.
Nah, you're not happy with that. Honestly, never mind. Because nobody in the world likes it.
No,
I think he's also
honestly-
mad because Beyonce dropped the same fucking album.
and people love
people are listening to it.
Yeah.
I'm not, but I mean, I'm
Yeah.
sure people are.
I haven't even tried.
it. Yeah,
I've
will
tried,
eventually.
and I was just like, this is the same. We talked about it before. This is the same as Drake shit, but it's
Yeah.
because
better.
Beyonce.
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna fucking glorify it.
Yeah. Mhm.
So much easier to shit on Drake.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Sexism.
No.
Feminism.
I don't fucking know. I thought
Yes.
the beef was hilarious because Fantano
Ableism.
Fantano addressed it in a video that was like a joke, and I was completely convinced. He was like, Drake had DM'd me in the night. He sent me a vegan cookie recipe, and he sends all this stuff. He's like, hope you like the next one better. Regards, Drizzy, all this shit. And it was just so funny. I was like, bro, that's actually like really sweet of Drake. And then Drake kind of opened the floodgates and was like, no, this is why I said put it on his stories like your life's a light to decent one. But I was like, Drake, you're such a
He's spitting.
Yeah, I was like, bro, you're such a petty little bastard.
Oh, I love him.
But I was like, bro, why do people's, and I guess this goes into a lot of things because I'm very opinionated, but why do people's opinions who have credibility offend so many people?
Bro, Drake had to be so offended.
Fuck, bro.
Yeah.
So by like just this nigga on the internet.
Who just a bald nigga who wears a flannel?
Sure, he's like the biggest, like
Sometimes, yeah.
he's the biggest
White
music
beater.
reviewer on the goddamn on
Yeah.
YouTube. But
And
it's just like
incredible.
I don't even know who that is.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
I
I'm
feel
just
like,
saying he's just credible.
I
Fantano,
thought you said
like,
and credible.
Yeah.
I was just like, I don't know who's credible is.
We're gonna take this.
But bro, this nigga had to be so offended. But like, it's like for what? Like, I don't understand why. Just randomly, a couple months after, honestly, never mind, comes out. He messages this nigga, and it's just like, you're a piece of shit. I fucking hate you.
What
Like,
do you
I don't
think-
understand.
What do you think came first? Fantano's video and then Drake responded
No,
to
the
it?
DM first.
Or you think
I
the DM
came first 100%. That was the only reason Fantano
Made the
video.
video.
And then since Fantano made the video, then Drake posted
Just shared it.
and then Fantano was on Twitter. He was like, not verbatim, but he was like, I made this nigga leak his own DMs, and then he posted a W. I was just like, damn, son.
Well,
I don't understand. I
Like-
don't get it.
I feel like I can now that I think about it, I think under the pretense that it's like as an artist and being an artist, we get very sensitive about what people think about art. Art. Granted, I've been very vocal about how much I haven't enjoyed most of Drake's recent stuff, but it's like this one person. The only negative, because there's fucking Drake fans that would die for this nigga's fucking sweat, bro. Like they would just die just to touch him. Like you have those niggas that you should be worried about, not this fucking guy on the internet who just makes reviews, regardless of his credibility. It's like you have to keep doing what you do, or take the criticism and fucking with a grain of salt and move with it, nigga. Like switch it up. Like you can't. That was like a complete ego move. Like fuck your existence.
I thought it was hilarious.
It's fucking
entertainment.
hilarious.
It's fucking entertainment.
It's so good. I think it's funny, just from Drake's viewpoint of just like, what am I gonna do? I can't make a better album. I'm gonna slide in his DMs. Fuck this nigga. It's just like, it seems like the most childish thing you could possibly do. It's almost akin to Kanye calling Pete Skeet.
Yeah.
It's like almost like neck and neck with it, where it's just like, wow, you're really just not, you really don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
That's why I think he was drunk, because it doesn't seem like something Drake would do.
Sober.
No.
Seems like a nice guy, to be fair.
Yeah.
And then you see all this stuff, but it's like, bruh, I think you said it perfect. It's just like very like funny to see this nigga like drunk at 3 a.m. in fucking Calabasas, like, fuck you, nigga.
And you know for a fact that he like just got done watching the review for his fucking album, because he was just, because it's late at night. You're sending fucking insults to another man. Like, oh my god, it's just, I don't know. I don't want to say it's an L for Drake, because like I get it. I get it from his standpoint too, because it's just like with people who review things, it's just like you're reviewing things because you didn't have the talents to do them yourselves. And I can completely understand that from an artist standpoint. Yeah. And to see this nigga be making like just all this money and gaining all this clout and having this many people, many people. I don't know how to speak.
One of them.
Yeah.
Who knows? To have all these people respect his opinion so much, to just respect the 1 out of 10 on Drake's album. It could just, I can completely see Drake just watching the review, drunk as fuck at 3 in the morning, and be like, I'm gonna kill this nigga's existence.
Oh, bro.
Oh, God, man. I think Drake needs to give himself a break, and I think the world needs a break from Drake for a little bit, musically.
Yeah, just like, I don't know. I feel like it wouldn't have struck such a nerve if there wasn't some truth to it. You know what I'm saying? Also, like yeah, okay. Like you said, you've been making music consistently the past 5-6 years, just not back to back, but like back to back. So like you're putting out music, there's no real time for reflection, but you're just in mode. So it's like, I don't know. I don't want to say that there's like merit to like confirm Fantano's thoughts, but it's like we could all use. Personally, I could use a break from Drake's music for some more time to develop a new sound or some shit. I don't know.
Just look at Jid's album, like we can just go ahead and segue on it. Like with Jid's album, it's like it's not like a banging ass album all the way through, but you can tell that he 100% took his time. To
put some thought into it,
to mold it all together with like the vocals and all the beats, and just with the stories that he's telling as well. There's just so much more that goes into that than there was DiCaprio 2, and you know that I fucking love DiCaprio 2 because I love banging ass beats, and I love I just love people going in like it. For me, like a banging ass song is just like, I don't really care what you're doing as long as the beat is banging, and as long as that flow is hitting. I think JID does those things perfectly for me, and added another layer with the story elements. Yeah, exactly. And I think with this album, he kind of did like some Good Kid, Mad City shit, where there's layers of a story in there, but there's also those bangers, and you also have your slow moments as well. I think it's his best album. What do you boys think? I also agree. I feel like Never Story, coming from the Never Story, which I also thought was a fantastic album, and Jid is just riding his lane like very well. Like he's just forward thinking. He keeps it new. He keeps it fresh. He still has elements that kind of still stay true to the element of hip hop with the boom bap shit. So it's like the man is just doing his thing, man. I think he really proved himself with this album being just, I won't say flawless, but it's a fucking great listen. And when I had first heard it, I was having a hard time, bro. I was just like, nigga, nothing better than Mr. Morale right now. But like taking a second to think about it, I was like, this is really good, and I can genuinely appreciate his story that he went through. So yeah, I think this is the second best album of the year. It has the chance to do a little leapfrog. What's first for you? Right now, it's Mr. Morale.
I'm mad that
I'm
it's
having
number
a hard
one.
time putting it at number
Bro,
one. That's why
I
haven't done any
don't
top
want
fives yet.
to so bad.
I don't really
Yeah,
want to
I don't want to
this
either.
year, but I know we're gonna have.
We're gonna.
Oh yeah, we have
yeah.
to. Yeah, there has to be a best album of the year. But
Yeah.
oh shit, I thought it
Yeah.
was falling over. Let me ask you boys. Do you think? I don't know. I think it's probably gonna be an easy answer here, but JID or Baby Keem?
JID for me.
Who do you think has more longevity?
JID.
More longevity, I'd say Baby Keem just because of his age aspect, only being 21, and JID's already 32, 33 maybe. So I think the longevity is definitely on the Baby Keem side, especially with the obviously being Kendrick's cousin,
Having a good foundation, team behind.
knowing what to do.
And with that longevity argument as well, I will now bring it back to the original question: JID or Baby Keem? Because JID already has 3 albums.
Yeah.
And first one for me was okay. Like it's nothing crazy. Never is probably one of the best rap songs out there, but
Absolutely.
it's really all it does for me.
Yeah, same.
Second one I fucking love, but You're Not So Much. And then we are finally coming into his best album.
Yeah.
Whereas Baby Keem, with his first album, just dropped fucking heat, which I think is a lot better than the Never Story.
Yeah.
So I don't know which question to ask, because I think JID is a better rapper for sure.
But
When it
there's
comes
things
to
that
flow
Keem
and
brings.
shit.
Yeah.
but there's something about Baby Keem as well that's just like,
Vibes.
this
man.
nigga's that shit.
Yeah.
I think what Baby Keem lacks in substance, he absolutely propels through vibes. Because a lot of his stuff, you can feel it. You know what I'm saying?
Big
And,
facts.
and it's just like, regardless of what it is, it's like he's doing a lot of in-house production himself. He's very talented as well. So yeah, I think he's still young, and he has a good team with Kendrick. But also in the same respect, Jid has a great team with Dreamville and Cole. So it's like, I think they're at different levels, but they both can have a similar projection of longevity. Overall, that's my thoughts.
What do you think, Box?
I think longevity wise, fuck, I think I almost want to give them both to Baby Keem, but I just love JID so much. I think I would give. I'd give better rapper to JID. Like I think when I think
He's a
about
rapper's rapper.
exactly
Yeah.
when I think about like who's the better rapper, I think about who's gonna win in like a freestyle or like
Yeah.
going back and forth in a rap battle or some shit like that. When I think of longevity, I think of like somebody like Drake who can like switch up his style literally
Yeah.
like any time. And I think Baby Keem is definitely one of those niggas that could switch up his style all the goddamn time. Did you just say the fucking same thing?
No,
No.
It's
not- it's
might have
not-
slammed
no,
his
it's not.
knee into this fucking thing.
I was like, fuck, did I just repeat the same thing you just fucking said? Yeah, so look, I love both of them.
Immensely.
Yeah, I was gonna say equally, but
yeah,
I don't think it's equal.
yeah.
I think I like JID a little bit more, just because DiCaprio too is just it's so
Yeah.
good to me.
Yeah.
I love it so much.
I think Keem is, like I said, it's like you actually brought it. You made me think of this. It's like JRD is not. He's an artist as well, but he's a rapper's rapper. That nigga can rap his ass off. And Keem is not. He feels more versatile to me. Like you said, he can do the pop stuff. He can do some hard shit. I still haven't heard him do something with crazy like storytelling and substance. But also, I haven't listened
But
to the
also,
album.
yeah, he only has one album. Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
like there's still room to grow.
Did you listen to Melodic Blue?
Halfway.
damn.
Yeah.
See with JID too, it's like
You're
I feel like
me,
he's had time to make like the big hit.
Yeah.
And at this point, I don't know if he wants.
Yeah.
I feel like he might be just cool with the lane that he's in, where
Yeah.
he kind of just knows that he's one of the best like lyricists like out there. So, what more do you really want? But like, do you want to like do more,
want
and
pop-
do you
yeah.
want to be a Drake, or do you just want to stick to your own shit? And I think he's perfectly fine with sticking to his own shit. Whereas Baby Keem, I can see really him just like coming out onto like some big stage Kendrick Lamar type shit.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Both these artists, great artists, man. Great albums. Melodic Blue came out this year too. Huh?
No, it came out last year.
Last-
That was my number one last year.
Yeah, we did do that. But yeah, great artists. fucking.
How have you only listened to half of it?
Yeah, I know. That kind of blows my mind. That album's a fucking banger.
Oh
I
my
just
God,
got
really good.
I just got to get through it. I've been wanting
I
to.
can't believe that he didn't do fucking First Order of Business.
I know.
At each at both the concerts that we went to. I'm just like, bro, that's one of the best songs. I listened to it on the way over here. I was like, what the fuck?
So good.
Yeah. I think it's a hit too. Like he made a music video for it.
Yeah,
It's
he
like,
did.
why are you not doing that at the concert?
Fox, what do you think's better, Melodic Blue or
He just said.
The Forever Story?
He said melodic. Yeah.
No, you didn't answer.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's so hard for me.
Yeah.
I think I'll give it to the Forever Story.
Why?
Yeah, no, I'll give it to the Forever Story because I'm automatically thinking that after only listening to it like 4 or 5 times. Whereas Melodic Blue I've listened to time and time again.
Yeah.
And so I think that kind of speaks volumes. So for me, I'm going to say it's the Forever Story. It's just solid all the way through. I think with Melodic Blue, there's a couple songs in there that, you know, when they come on, I'll probably skip it. And that goes the same for JID's album too, The Forever Story. But as an album as a whole, it kind of just works better than Melodic Blue, where it's just like, it's like one's like playlist songs and the other's an actual like album.
Yeah.
I agree.
Very interesting spot. So, let us know in the comments what you guys think of the JID project, Baby Keem's project. If you want to answer the question, feel free to let us know down in the comments.
You boys got Netflix picks?
Yes, I do, because this
Nice.
is one of my other points that I wanted to bring up.
Hell yeah. Is there any other points in here?
Yes, there is.
Is this the last thing?
This is the last thing.
Fantastic. Great segue.
My
Nice.
Get it.
Netflix pick is Rick and Morty season 6, baby! Woo!
All right.
Fucking great.
All right.
Bro, that was a banger, bro. I think they opened up that shit. Hilarious, nigga. This fool fucking hit him with the Marvel references. They reset the timeline. Bro, it was just fucking hilarious. It was just great. I watched the second episode. I didn't die of laughter, but I was entertained throughout all of it. I had a great time watching it. I can't wait to see episode 3. So
I never seen Die Hard, so I didn't really get half the references.
that was a big thing with that. I was like, they're drawn into this Die Hard idea a lot.
The Die Hard episode for me reminded me a lot of the, what is it, the bank heist episode? You son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Where it's just like you guys are really just going in on the
Yeah.
same joke over and over. And I've seen Die Hard, so it's just like,
Was
I
it
get
funny?
it. Like, yeah, I mean, it's fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
But I'm just like, dude, you guys are really going overboard on this shit.
I thought it was okay.
First episode I thought was great.
Yeah.
I think the first episode was great. I think
who's that for?
I'm not gonna sit here and say Rick and Morty is losing its luster because I'm gonna watch this entire season. I'm gonna watch probably the rest of them all the way
Forever.
till.
Rick and Morty,
But
100 years,
it's kind of like the Marvel problem as well, where it's just like you got this high quality for such a long time.
Yeah.
Where now high quality is starting to become like
Mediocre.
this
The
is
plateau.
what I expect from
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
And it only becomes good now. So I mean, I like it.
Yeah.
Like don't get me wrong, I like it. It's just it's starting to get to that point where I'm just like I'm expecting like those deep storylines now. That like there was that one episode. There was a couple episodes last season that were just
Fire.
like deep as fuck. That I was just like, oh my god, this shit is crazy. And so as long as I get some more of that, then I'm fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think, Ty?
I'm not a fan of the second episode. I thought it was cool. First episode, absolute banger. Yeah, nothing really.
Nothing too crazy.
No.
Well, I'm happy. That's my Netflix picks.
That's kind of a basic ass Netflix pick. I'm not gonna
so,
lie
too.
though.
That's
Yeah.
okay. You guys know I don't watch too much of anything anyway, so
Facts.
it works.
You've
for
been
me.
reading Invincible, baby.
I've been. Oh!
Let's go.
That's another one. That's Reed Flitz picks. Invincible, nigga. I
I was gonna try and go along with it, but I was just like,
me and Fi. I'm so glad I just let my homie from work borrow the fucking first one because I was like, bro, my homie just finished fucking the first compendium, bro.
I read that bitch in 3 days.
Yes. Oh
Fucking
my god.
smacked through that thing.
Bro.
Honestly, they did season 1 perfectly because
Yeah.
I've been thinking about it, and I think that whole first season just really.
They
capitalizes on everything that's good in those first like 48 issues or whatever the whatever the compendium is or how the fuck you say it.
Compendium, something.
Who knows?
Yeah.
It capitalizes on every single storyline in that, except for the stuff that they're gonna put in season 2, which we know is what it's gonna be. But it's really good stuff.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah, I've been thoroughly entertained. I actually opted out of not reading today because there was a Smash Super Major. That's what I've been. If you guys wonder what the fuck I keep darting over to, is because I was watching in the.
Or are they
background.
playing doubles?
What?
Just a side thing. It's the bracket.
bullshit.
The first day's bracket is already done. So,
For the weak nigga.
So, but when I wasn't doing that, I usually read in the mornings, and I'm just kind of skimming through that, and that shit's just been like amazing, bro. I fucking love.
It's so good.
It's so good, bro. Like
I'm really excited for you to be done with it, so I can.
And I'm really excited to get the last one because I'm like, nigga, once I'm done, I gotta somehow get this last one. So, fucking read Invincible, fucking great.
Netflix picked Rick and Morty. What about you, sir?
I watched one movie this week called Old School.
Okay, I remember seeing that.
For the first time?
Yeah. Yeah, it's so fucking
classic.
It's so good.
Old School is a fucking classic.
Yeah.
I'm so happy for you.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
I wanted to put some on.
Frank the Tank, baby.
Yeah.
Oh my god. He's just running in the middle of the street.
It's like, what the fuck is he doing?
I still have not seen that.
Old School
It's
is
so
so
good.
good.
Is it on Netflix?
It's
Yes.
like 90s. I don't want to say 90s super bad, but it's like a 90s like Judd Apatow film where it's like Judd Apatow like kind of led these comedy films for like the late 2000s. It was like Knocked Up, super bad, Pineapple Express. It's like the same kind of character of people. For me, Old School is like those 90s Judd Apatow
Was it
movies.
a black kid as the main?
No.
No.
Who's the main character?
Will
Ferrell.
Will Ferrell.
And
Okay, I have seen Old School.
Have you?
Okay, but it was a long
There's
time
the
ago.
mud wrestling, or what is it?
K Jelly. K.
Yeah, it was like, yeah. Old School's a fucking, it's a 90s classic.
Check it out. I like it.
Wow, I'm really proud of that pick.
Yeah.
That's
Thank
really
you.
good.
Yeah.
I'm happy for that.
What's your pick?
What do you think of
Foxy Doxy?
Well, I watched a lot of movies lately while I've been working. And today I watched 2 movies that are on Netflix.
You're a hot boy, Jesus.
The first one
Crazy.
being Morbius.
Oh,
Number 2 on trending.
no. Why is that not on fucking
God.
Disney Plus?
It's Sony.
Yeah, it's not own.
Yeah, they're making all the bad villain movies so that they could fuck up Tom Holland's career.
How was it?
What a time.
Right.
What a time. Just such
Morbid
generic, basic Spider-Man 1, like,
Rinse and repeat.
isms.
Yeah.
It's just, and then look, I'm gonna be completely honest. The movie itself, not the worst thing in the world. It's like maybe a 5.5, 6 out of 10.
Like a
6
decent
is, I
6.
think, is being pretty generous.
Yeah.
Light a decent.
But
five.
then the post-credit scene is chopped together so terribly.
Really?
It's so bad where it's just like you can clearly tell. It's one thing if you like reshoot things and you can kind of make things go together and you can tell that they reshot them, but it's like, but it still makes sense. It's like, all right, yeah, this is a little something extra that she did, but at least it works for the movie. This, it's like, it's the most egregious, let's get Spider-Man into the fucking Sonyverse. Like, it's so bad. You could tell it's a reshoot. Vulture just comes up. I'm not going to dive too deep, but Vulture comes up. He doesn't even take his mask off, so Michael Keaton isn't even on set.
No, he's shot.
And he's just like, we need to... He's like, I've been reading about you. And then it goes to this shot, and he's like, go on. And then it goes back to CGI Vulture, and he's like, I don't know how I'm here, but I think it has something to do with Spider-Man. And then it cuts to Jared Leto, and he's like, interesting. And then it just ends. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, you gotta be shitting me. So that's all I'm gonna say about Morbius. 6 Black Fists out of 10.
light a decent 6.
Yeah, very
Very light.
5.5. I'm not even gonna give it the glory of the 6. And then I watched another movie today that is actually really good. It's called Bad Words. It stars Jason Bateman, who you know as Marty Bird in Ozark. And he plays a grown-ass man who takes over the National Kids Spelling Bee.
Yep. Do you like
It's
it?
fantastic. Yeah. It's a great movie.
What's it called?
I
Words.
damn near started shedding a tear towards
Came
the
out in
end.
like-
I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
I need to take a nap. And you know what? I did.
You're so bad at that.
Yeah. I love taking naps during work, man. It's the fucking best.
And if
But
you
yeah,
live in
bad
France,
words.
You could do it for 3 hours. I'm fucking playing.
All right, close it out.
Yes. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching Just Another Tangents. Please let us know down below. What'd you guys think of the State of Play? What'd you think of the Nintendo Direct? What'd you think of Rick and Morty? Marvel?
Oh, fuck. I forgot to bring up that.
Oh,
But
don't
it
even
doesn't
trip
matter.
about it.
Yeah.
What'd you guys think about all the stuff we talked about? Please let us know down in the comments below. We love you. We'll see you next week. Peace.